Alright, this is Andrew with Jodo Home Inspections. Today is July 13th, 2024, and we're at 1596 Jefferson Street in Lehigh. We have the camera pushed out 123 feet to the city connection. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So that's the city line on the screen right there. This first connection point is called the nose on. You can see it okay? This first connection point is called the nose on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line, and it looks like a good connection there. This is PVC pipe or SCR. This is what they use on most new construction. A little bit of buildup on the line, but so far it looks pretty typical. Biggest thing we're looking at right now is that you don't have any standing water and that you have proper grade. You always want the water and all the waste to drain out on its own with gravity. That way you're less likely to have a blockage and a backup in the future. So starting to go underwater here, and there's nothing blocking it on the other end. It's not like you have a root in the line that's causing it to hold water. It's bad grade. Not for very long, looks like only for a couple feet, but when you have a low spot like that, waste can build up and kind of create a sticky spot, and that can lead to a blockage and a backup. That's far from the worst that I've seen, but not ideal. And the only way to fix that permanently is to dig it up and do a spot repair, which is several feet underground, 10, 12 feet underground. But we are still outside the house. In some ways it's easier to open it up outside in the yard than underneath the basement slab, especially if the basement's been finished. So a little bit of cast iron, that's just a clean out. And this transition is generally right outside the foundation. And so you have ABS under the basement slab and in the house, and then right outside it transitions to PVC. I don't remember seeing it, but usually the cleanout's right outside the front porch or the front of the house. You'll have a little turquoise pipe stubbed up. Sometimes they're cut off and buried, but usually with this new of a house, they stub it up the way they should. So ABS pipe here performs in a similar way to PVC. It doesn't get rusty the way that cast iron will. Also with plastic lines like these, you have less joints than you would with the older clay lines. Some pipes had 3-foot sections and it was real common for them to separate, and more joints for roots to come in. I'm accessing the line in the basement where it's roughed in for a future bathroom. But I did see 2 other cleanouts as well. There's stored items in front of them, but it looks like they are there. So I'm going to end this recording now.